Look at Messi. We have to look at Messi every time we play Barcelona play because he's phenomenal. But he's this remarkable record of 8 games without a goal against Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, we never criticise him. It's always.
Well, we can criticise him in his performance against Chelsea, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously he missed a pen last year. I'm sure he'll be trying to put that record straight tonight. You know, he'll be a menace all night tonight, I'm sure. But it is strange because normally he does the damage against everyone he comes up against. You know, you see all types of goals, but it's not just the goals, it's the movement, it's the speed, it's the assists, and the amount of people you have to put around him to try and stop him. It creates spaces everywhere else.
And the mad thing is about him is that anywhere in the opposing team's half, he is a threat to your goal.
Yeah.
He could be anywhere. There's not any other player really in the world that is like that you'd have to set up like that for. And like Stevie said, there ain't a one player you can say, go on man, mark him. Yeah. You need groups of players. You need players in bunches to really get hold of this boy.
His numbers, Frank, are astounding.
Well, we can't compare anybody. Well, only Ronaldo compares to it, but I think Messi probably by the time he finishes will be at an even higher level in numbers. I mean, this is, 39 hat-tricks, 50 goals a season, 5 times. I mean, he's taken everything to new levels. You can't analyse him. It's very tough for Chelsea to watch their videos midweek and go, we're going to do this to Lionel Messi. Because
I was going to say, how do you possibly face up against? People talk about man-to-man, but he drifts into positions that will take you right out of the play.
I think man-to-man ruins your own organisation. Yeah. He would take Kante, for instance, and stick him on the left wing and leave Chelsea open midfield. I think you have to say to every player, the nearest player to him, get close to him, put him under pressure, get his head down, don't let him feel like he can do what he wants on the pitch, because otherwise the magic wand comes up.
I remember we said exactly the same thing in '86, just before we played Diego Maradona's Argentina. Didn't work. As for Barca, they may not have Neymar, but their forward line still boasts the Chelsea ones. They're always together, aren't they? Of course, for the manager, Antonio Conte, he's had to face that man for a start, and everyone needs a plan against him. But he'll also be hoping one of his players can eclipse the mesmerising Lionel Messi tonight.
And a man who might just be the greatest footballer of all time is back in West London and in this Barcelona team. 2 teams that are familiar foes in Champions League terms, international teammates head-to-head tonight. There won't be any surprises in store for either team. He's the man who'll try and unlock things for Chelsea, and Lionel Messi has never scored against Chelsea in 8 matches. He missed a penalty here when the sides last met in 2012. Suarez can spin away. First time that Messi's been on the ball. Gets it back from Jordi Alba. Azpilicueta with the defending to do.
Happens for Barca, doesn't it? Nice little quick 1-2
tonight, but that's a sloppy ball straight to Jordi Alba, and now Messi. Azpilicueta though, who's
a lot of confidence to have that 1v1 and take the ball off the little magician. Sometimes we look at defensive players to get confidence, but that'll give you...
Here's Lionel Messi for Barcelona. Alonso. Barcelona come here tonight with 1 defeat in 38 games. That was against Espanyol in the derbies at Iniesta. Messi skipping away from Pedro and then giving Rudiger the slip. Fantastic feat by Messi. And then... teed up in there by Paulinho, and young Andreas Christensen there to deal with it. The first little cameo of Lionel Messi in possession running at Chelsea.
And every time he gets the ball, something happens, doesn't it? It's the most positive that Barcelona have been every single time. He's just played a 1-2 or some end.
Messi gives it to Busquets and then looks for the return. Suarez was on Messi. Kante was first to him. To Iniesta. Suarez was quickly on the move. Here's Messi. Lifted in towards Paulinho. Just
takes a touch, gets his head up here. It's a lovely ball from Iniesta. First look, just glances, boom. And Paulinho decides to try and go back across the keeper. You can see what he's trying to do, take it early. Could have took it on his chest. He tries to catch the keeper, it doesn't.
It's Messi, will pop up anywhere for Barcelona. Now Busquets. Suarez to Messi, and then Iniesta, that played in La Liga against Eibar on Saturday. It's not very often these days that you see that. As Messi tried to thread it through
That's very interesting. You see come here and play just like Chelsea, banking in behind the ball, making it difficult. And now you see Chelsea having to protect this to make sure that balls
very popular here with the Chelsea supporters. Antonio Conte. Barcelona, as you'd expect, dominating the possession. And there's always a tingle inside Stamford Bridge whenever this fella's on the ball. He's a player I know that Conte was desperate to get back for tonight, Marcus Allen.
If he can get a couple of opportunities tonight, then he could be in.
Season, an uncharacteristic mistake by Christensen. Here's Messi, and now Here's Sergio Busquets, who's won the Champions League 3 times with Barcelona. Now Messi finds a gap to Iniesta, and then Suarez lets it run, and Messi maybe didn't quite anticipate it. And then Courtois onto it for Chelsea. Was half a chance in there though for Messi.
Look at this pass, there's no space there. There's only Messi in this stadium that saw that pass on. He was just unlucky, it didn't come back on his right foot. It was a beautiful pass to Iniesta.
Messi's so impressive at finding space, isn't he? Whenever he receives the ball, he seems to have a decent radius of space. Albert into Messi. Even in the crowded midfield, he manages to find a bit of space. Now we go with Hazard, this false 9 as they call it, and not go with either Olivier Giroud or Alvaro Morata. Here's Messi. Iniesta. Now Jordi Alba. Lionel Messi. Rudiger pressured by Messi. He's gone 5 games without a goal, Messi, Glenn, which is unheard of for up to now. It's been a quiet start to the match for Thibaut Courtois. And Sergio Busquets, and now Lionel Messi. N'Golo. Here's Messi, looks to accelerate away from Fabregas and then try and slip it on Rudiger. Barcelona quickly to the ball. Messi was in there helping out Sergi Roberto, and then N'Golo Kante in there too. And it's going to be a Barcelona throw-in.
Looked like Messi just clipped Kante. There's Hazard and Messi having a little 50-50. Just play it back. Tonight hasn't had that for a few weeks.
Those back-to-back wins against Hull and West Brom have certainly changed the mood around here after 2 wins in 10 match league appearances. Now Busquets to Messi. They allowed him to turn there, Chelsea, but they got bodies around the ball. It's been a fascinating first half here at Stamford Bridge. Messi has been quiet for the last 15 minutes or so. Here he is on the ball. Sergi Roberto, Lionel Messi. And Lionel Messi's goal drought against Chelsea in European competition. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, boys. There's Lionel Messi. If he doesn't score in this game tonight, it'll be his worst run without a goal in a decade. And his misery against Chelsea continues. Eden Hazard, who's been playing as the false 9 for Chelsea tonight. No changes made by either Antonio. To Sergio Busquets. Now Messi. First pocket of space that he's found in the second half. Sergi Roberto with the ball in. The 2 best opportunities for either side in the first half. Messi looking to roll away from Kante, and then Christensen timed his tackle perfectly inside his own penalty against you.
No, it's intricate, it's quick passing, they're very slow, and then suddenly they go, don't they? Or if, just give it to this fella.
Messi trying to do that now, looking to light his own touch paper. It's good tracking back.
Become a centre-back. Yeah, just pulling his arm back, isn't he?
Messi. Jordi Alba. Lionel Messi. Good tackle on him by Fabregas. Messi, they're looking to lift one in, and Alonso with the presence of mind to duck out. Anticipated by Rudiger, although Rakitic had gone with him to win it back for Barcelona, and now Paulinho's on the ball.
He's patient again, And Barca, they just want to slide that ball around, just waiting for somebody in that...
Barcelona's 32nd match in England tonight. They've only won 9 of the previous 31. Chelsea won the last meeting between the sides here in 2012, and only for Sergio Busquets, who quickly spots Messi in a bit of space. He's stymied up to now by this superbly organised Chelsea rearguard, position that was occupied by Paulinho. What can Messi do to try and get Barcelona back in? Suarez to Messi, and then back to Luis. Messi spots Iniesta. Here's Lionel Messi. Sergio Busquets. Deep positions, but they've not managed to find a way into the Chelsea box. Maybe Messi can now. Drawn a crowd of blue shirts. Here's Jordi Alba. Squeezes the ball in, and Azpilicueta missed the defense. Sergio Busquets. Now Messi. Busquets. Here's Willian is tonight. It hurts a lot less, though, when you've got the only goal of the game against Barcelona. Messi to Busquets, Iniesta, Jordi Alba. Hazard was in there battling for Chelsea, and then Fabregas as well, and there's another example at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, there's great attitude from him as well to get back so quickly and try and make that tackle. Didn't see much in it myself. But this is where you're seeing Messi coming deeper and deeper. They need a runner, they need someone to go in behind. And you need Lionel Messi sometimes to go in off the ball and everything. Kante was really made a fabulous run. There's the first time they've looked over the top.
In towards Luis Suarez. Now, did he get a nudge there from... It's a dangerous ball, and Iniesta's onto it. Iniesta tees up Messi! And just like that, Barcelona are level. It's the first mistake by Chelsea, and they are punished by Lionel Messi. Chelsea won, Barcelona won.
And what we expect from Barcelona is them to open Chelsea up. They found it hard tonight, but if you make mistakes like that going across your box against this quality, you get punished. That's a poor ball. You've got to say there's enough blue shirts there to try and get it, but it fell to Iniesta. Iniesta keeps his head. He doesn't go for a shot from a cute angle. There he is, he's read it. He just pulls it back to the magician. He side foots it into the corner, catches Courtois going across the goal. And that's his first goal, is it, against Chelsea, Darren?
It is, Glenn. It's his 9th game against Chelsea tonight. It ends a run of 5 matches without a goal for Lionel Messi. It's his 28th of the season, and he made it look so easy, didn't he? Sweeping that left foot shot beyond Thibaut Courtois to make it Chelsea 1, Barcelona 1. And as I said in commentary there, Glenn, it's the first mistake in the back that Chelsea have made all night.
It has, they've been brilliant, and it was in good, easy possession. Just a lack of concentration. But I've got to say, it's probably... Messi's ended up in the penalty area probably 3 times tonight. And that's the 3rd time he's got to take a bit of a risk. If you're going to take a risk, now's the time.
Here's Messi. Christensen was in there. Barcelona inside out. Messi challenged by Kante. Rakitic threads it through for Lionel Messi. Antonio Rudiger wins it back for Chelsea. Lovely feat by Hazard to get away from Rakitic, and then he runs into Busquets. Here's Alex Vidal. Suarez waiting for the cutback.
To give them a goal on the plate like that, so frustrating for them.
A little bit of frustration here from the Chelsea fans as to how long it's taken the game to restart. And in the meantime, I can tell you that Vidal. Here's Messi. And Ernesto Valverde. A night where Chelsea took the lead through Willian, who hit the post twice in the first half. Deadly with his finish in the second half. But the one mistake made by Chelsea at the back tonight was punished by who else? Lionel Messi, who scored his 28th goal of the season, his 98th in the Champions League, and the first goal that he's ever scored in a competitive game against Chelsea. It looks like there's an air of disappointment on the face of Antonio Conte, but it's all to play for in the second leg. Full time, Chelsea 1, Barcelona 1.
It's almost as though he stands above the field and watches it down, like we are from up here. yet he's playing at the same time. It's remarkable.
I just feel that he, in his own eyes and his own vision, the game just slows down for him.
Yeah.
He plays in slow-mo because it comes to him so easy and so naturally, and everyone's fast, erratic when he comes into the box. But Messi just goes, right, the ball's come here, the goalkeeper's going to go that way, so I'll go that way. Puts it in and makes Courtois look silly, really, with a great finish.
It is great to watch from on high to see how he does it, because he's remarkable, isn't he?
He is remarkable. Just his first touch, his movement, how clever the space he finds in the little small clever pockets. He's a one-off for me, and it was just great to be in the same stadium as him. Never mind compete against him like I have to.
You'd love to play with him, wouldn't you, all of you? I mean,
Just give him the ball.
You imagine?
Give him the ball and get on with it.
All those times you're playing in that Barcelona team, you've been a bit embarrassed by technique. Well, I would have been with my technique.
I just want to be in a training ground.
Yeah.
I bet you there's stuff he does in a training ground that don't even get onto the pitch here that people go, wow. I mean, you speak to someone of his teammates, current and ex-teammates, and they say, some of the stuff he done there, you can't even talk about it. It's that good.
I know. I go on about him a bit sometimes. I get a bit carried away, but honestly, he's something remarkably special. Now, I think, was it you that said if you played with Messi, you'd just give him the ball, which Busquets obviously does quite frequently. Let's have a little look at Messi, because how can you have any night of football without checking out a few of the magical moments?
You give him the ball and then you generally wait to celebrate with him when he's sticking in the top corner or wherever he wants to, really. But no, I mean, listen, he's something special. He's very difficult to analyse, really, because just waiting for this beautiful stuff. He's off the cuff. He's never under pressure. He takes the ball towards people and then takes it away from them. Pops up in all different areas. It wasn't his greatest game tonight because he was operating in these tight areas where Chelsea really gave him limited space. A few moments of brilliance, the crucial goal for his team, and expect a lot more in a few weeks. And that's what's
even
really
in his quieter games, he still does 3 or 4 things in a match that take your breath away.
I think he does more than 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah,
He makes the right decisions all the time. And not only is he the best goal scorer or the best dribbler, he's also the best passer.
Yeah.
He played a pass to Suarez over 60 yards, which was phenomenal. The little one first half that he played with the reverse, and he always scores that goal. He always turns up in that position and kids the goalkeeper and scores that goal.
Do you know what as well? Is you can see all these show reels about him. And if you were showing a young player in a change room or in a video room, is the movements that he does to get on the ball, in the gaps between the midfield and the defence, he takes one step sometimes, but the cuteness of it and the timing is just perfect.
Yeah, and the thing is, he doesn't bolt around everywhere trying to face space for the ball. He's very stationary, and much of the time when he hasn't got it, I think Darren in commentary mentioned it.
Sometimes standing still is the best thing to do, particularly around the box, because defenders are so scared of you that they're backing off to go, let's protect my goal.
Yeah, but how often do you hear coaches, you've got to keep moving, you've got to keep moving?
They're bad coaches.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are, especially with youngsters as well.
I think they're getting better actually, but I don't know, that's like an old school way. You must run into the 6-yard box. No, sometimes you feint to running, you stand still, and it's not a surprise. It's not a mistake that so many balls land at his feet.
No.
What you've also got to appreciate is every team and every individual goes out against him to stop him, and he still shines in the majority of games. He still finds the space, he still goes past people, still scores, still creates. He's unstoppable.
I don't know what we'll do when he's gone, when he's retired.
He done one bit down here next to us in the first half. He sent Rudiger out the stadium.
I know. I've never. You did one of your squeaky things.
I was screaming. I was like, "Whoa, where's he gone?" But it's like he's done it to me before, so I can't say too much.
I think he's done it to pretty much every player he's played against at some stage. Anyway.